right.
All right. And now it's time for the grapevine. What?
Through the grapevine.
Through the grape. Hey.
Through the grapevine.
Ooh, I bet you wonder how I knew.
Hey.
We have to
Okay.
have Brother Carter come up with it.
Yeah, there you go. We need him to do the jingle. All righty. What is it? Oh, I see who y'all got up there. Okay.
Yes. So the Grammys, I want to say for starters, with it being Black History Month, whenever we're coming up with these stories, I've definitely taken the feedback from our past guests and trying to, obviously it's important to talk about more serious issues, especially when it comes to.
But we also need to keep it light.
Exactly. So I wanted to come in with something a little more on the fun side today.
All right.
Some drama from the Grammys.
Okay.
So this is over the Album of the Year award, the 2023 Album of the Year award, and Harry Styles from One Direction actually won the award, but everyone was kind of hyped up. Like Beyonce was really expected to win this one for her album Renaissance. And I'm personally a big Beyonce fan. I call myself Beyonce.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
I love Beyonce. I thought she should have won as well. And so this is sparking controversy because this has been I think the fourth time in a row that Beyonce was kind of said to win this award and didn't win it. A few years back, remember when Taylor Swift won it and then Kanye West came up on stage? Yes. And then there was another time Adele won the award and even she said Beyonce should have won Album of the Year. So it's kind of just this running joke online, that Beyonce just can't win this award, even though she has a million Grammys. The reason it's sparking so much controversy, though, is because in his acceptance speech, Harry Styles says, there's no such thing as best in music. This doesn't happen to people like me very often. And that comment was kind of taken out, not taken out of context. I don't want to say that, but it was, people were seeing that as well, what do you mean? You're a straight white man, you know what I mean? So
they took it in a negative. It was taken in a negative way.
Yes, when he was oh, this doesn't happen to people like me very often. They were it actually happens to people like you all the time. All
the time, yeah.
And I have some tweets here.
And not in his mind. It don't happen to people like him.
Yeah,
he may not consider himself just a average white man.
Yeah, and he could be referring to maybe his type of music or something. Someone said, Geneva S. Thomas on Twitter said, they called Harry Styles the new king of pop and gave him Album of the Year over the best body of work released in recent memory and hyped the entire show on Beyonce's back to drive ratings. I wish I could say I'm shocked. Hashtag the Grammy. So it's just sparking some controversy online.
Well, I think another thing on that, and not getting into Beyonce too much, but I have a question, guys. Now, baby, if we're getting dressed to go to the Grammys, can you tell me, and we're supposed to go together, we're going to walk the red carpet, would you leave without me? How would you be at the Grammys? And I'm the one that's supposed to win the awards an hour before I get there. Kind of seem like if I'm running behind, wouldn't you be either waiting on me or
Yeah, that's something that we do all the time. The man always wait on the woman.
Jay-Z was an hour. He was sitting there an hour. He had been there a whole hour before Beyonce showed up.
What?
Think on those things. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Be sure and say that.
Allegedly.
I know what he'd be doing. I listen to Beyonce's music. I know what he does.
Allegedly.
Wow.
Okay. And we got anybody that answered that? I'm gonna leave that alone. But a whole hour before, because she was late, so they had to come and hand her Grammy from her seat.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but I'm gonna leave that alone. And he tried to give her some water, but she didn't want it. But anyway, you know how when you make me mad? Okay, so you be
she was pouting a little bit.
She was like, I don't need no water. Allegedly.
She was thirsty as hell. She said, I want your water.